Welcome back to Shadow the Hedgehog reads Muppets, Wizard of Oz, Deep Web Livestream Creepypasta. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. Now let's continue where we left off and conclude this story. But at night is when things got messed up. It was 11 p.m. when I got a phone call. It was from an unknown number. I answered it, thinking it was a scam call, but I was dead wrong. Hello? I asked on the phone. The phone on the other end sounded ticked off. Hey, Charlotte, I'll find your college, and you're going to be sorry for calling me a Satanist. That voice was Steven, and no doubt about it. And no doubt it was him. I was getting really angry. You made Muppets, Wizard of Oz a messed up movie. I will report this to the police, I said. I hung up and called the police, and then went to sleep that night. The next day, I was walking to my next class when I noticed someone. He was following me throughout the day. I have no idea who was following me. Later on, after classes, I was studying when someone started banging at my door. I heard the voice of Steven. He was mentally unstable. He was screaming and yelling at me. I called the police at that point. After a few minutes, security guards grabbed and held him down. I walked out of my dorm when the police knocked. They asked me a few questions on the man. I told the police officers about Steven. He made a messed up version of Muppets Wizard of Oz. I gave the police as much detail as I can about what I saw. They said that they'll ask Steven mainly questions at the police station about what he did. My college was aware. Was aware of what happened, so they did tell my parents about it. I explained my parents about what happened on the deep web. They were shocked. They told me to be careful when I visit those sites. It could have been worse if no police officer showed up. About 2 weeks later, the police officers called me down to the police station. I was requested to come in for an interview, and on what they saw, know about my case. I explained to the officers as much detail as I can. They said something that was freaky. A few officers interviewed Steven. They said that he was a Satanist. He didn't want to tell them at first, but they needed more information. Steven was a Satanist. His house had a lot of demon worshipping stuff. Now, it's hard to say what worshipping demon stuff they have found, but you can imagine what they found. They found a computer that had a file. It was a Muppets Wizard of Oz movie, but the police said much more detail based on my information. Steven was going to be a writer for Muppets Wizard of Oz, but he was also a previous worker for Doom 3. He wasn't credited for Doom 3. When Doom 3 was being made, but we don't know why, since he made this Muppet Wizard of Oz movie. He added the monsters from Doom. The director and the cast and crew watched the movie. However, they all said that the movie with demons was just too messed up, so Steven was fired when that happened. Steven has been worshipping and believing in Satanism ever since Doom 3 was made. The police said that Steven was in his 30s when Muppets Wizard of Oz was being made. However, he is now in prison for stalking me and attempted murder. He's also been charged for stalking as well as attempted murder. I don't think he'll be getting out anytime soon. Here is my advice. Be careful on who you meet online. They could be crazy, insane people. There's many of them out there. Regardless of who they are. Another thing for me is this. Never go on the deep web. There are people that are hackers. Steven must have hacked my desktop computer. That must have been how he got my name and college address. Also, if you do go on the deep web, I highly recommend that you be careful on there. Now that it's 2020, I never went back on the deep web, and I don't ever want to see Steven. Muppets Wizard of Oz Deep Web Livestream Creepypasta. A Muppets Lost Movie Creepypasta and Livestream Creepypasta. Written by none other than the Shadow Lioness. What do I think of it? Ooh, that almost chilled me to the bones for a second. If I'm gonna be honest, the story is actually really nice. I actually enjoyed reading this this creepypasta. In fact, I wasn't too scared about it at all. No, the paragraph structure was nice, the sentence structure was good. I do have a bit of a question, Shadow Lioness. Why would this Steven guy be some sort of a guy who worships the devil or something? I know, it's gonna be crazy for me, but I think someone should get an exorcist for him. In addition to that, I think Steven, the antagonist of this creepypasta, totally deserved to be in prison. Now, I'm willing to excuse the fact that the creepypasta mentions Doom 3. That I'm willing to excuse. I haven't seen Doom. I haven't played Doom yet. And, I don't know. May I be interested in seeing it? I'm not sure. But regardless, I actually like this creepypasta. Well, I should probably warn you all ahead of time that there was going to be some devil mentionings, but this channel is not made for kids. For those guys, the Muppets movie, that creepypasta does have the Muppets in there. This is probably too scary for you all. And if those who got scared, I want to say I'm very sorry in advance. I want to say I'm terribly sorry. But at the very least, all I can say is that I actually love this creepypasta. Shadow Lioness, you get our seal of approval for the best creepypasta writing of 2020. Now, what do you all say that we make 2020 the best year yet? Now, what do you all think of this creepypasta? Did you all like it or did you not? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Whatever you do, ladies and gentlemen, do not, never, and I mean never, go into the deep web. There could be hackers that might steal your information. And if you do go on there, I recommend that you be careful. Other than that, you might never want to go there. You'd be best off if you don't go anywhere near the deep web. May that be your warning, ladies and gentlemen. But other than that, what do you all think of this creepypasta? Did you all enjoy it or did you not? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I know I already said that, but you know, you gotta do something twice. Well, guys, looks like I'm gonna have to go to bed. It's already past my bedtime. Holy moly, it's midnight. Looks like I better go to bed. I have an important meeting at GUN I have to attend. But thank you all very much for watching. This is Shadow the Hedgehog, signing off. Good night.